Girls love Beyonce. Girls love to fuck with your conscience. Girls hate when niggas go.
Girl, damn. Do anybody else got a Roku TV that just be tweaking? Like, don't want to be listen? Like, don't want to listen. Don't want to listen. The remote is just dumb. Anyway, so
Jump scare.
So my day started at 5 a.m. I've been doing that this whole week. You can probably tell by my face. Yep. Anyways, and today's finna be a bum day. Y'all about to see me get ready real quick, but it's not gonna be too much because I got too much to do and not enough time to spend on getting ready. So, now, y'all just see me work on that painting. So now I have to go to my 8 a.m. class. It's actually not 8 a.m. We started at 9 today. It's like 8 something, so that's why I gotta start getting ready or whatever. And then after that, you're gonna see me finalize these 3 pieces to drop off to a gallery. So that's gonna be interesting to vlog. I'm really excited. I'm glad I thought to turn on the camera because this is the perfect type of content, you know? So it truly is a studio day because after I drop off the pieces to the gallery, I'm going to come back and continue. Well, I'm gonna finish that painting that y'all saw me working on, and then I'm gonna start another one. If you've been keeping up, in the last video I said I'm trying to get 4 paintings done this week, basically. Honestly, I could see like 3 getting done. But you know, I'm not gonna doubt myself or whatever. But I'm probably just gonna be inside this weekend, no outside for me. And I'm about to start getting ready, but I'm gonna just continue to talk to y'all about something that I feel like people need to understand. It would be valuable for you to understand these. People in this generation need to know that, like, it's okay to be inside. And, like, this is something that I thought that I understood, like, especially with me being, like, an introvert and just, you know, a homebody type of person. You know, I thought I understood this, but when you get grown, like, when you get legally grown, 21, and you can actually be outside and there's actually moves to make and, like, you know, it's always something to do. Even if you feel like, well, I don't know, it depends on what city you live in, but like even the city that I live in, you know, sometimes I think it's really boring, and a lot of people will say it's boring, especially if you like live here. But if you want to be outside, you could be outside type shit is what I'm saying. Especially when you grow, like, you now have the decision, you have the choice to literally be outside, like, however much you want to be. So, like, it's important to find the balance and to understand that it's okay to not, like, it's okay to not be outside. It's okay to not go outside. That don't mean like you're not boring, you're not getting old, you're not missing anything, you're not like letting your life pass by. You're just being inside for a minute. Like, and honestly, when you get to a certain age and like when you start pursuing certain things in your life, the pop outs need to be calculated, you know? Like, you don't need to be just trying to like I said, you grown now, so you have the choice. You always can. But like, just because you can, you don't need to. But I will admit, when I first turned 21, I was out here. I was out here in these streets. I was having the time of my life. It was a movie. And like I was like trying to make moves anytime that I could. And if I wasn't, I felt like, damn, what am I doing? But you know, that was like during the summer of when I first turned 21. And I feel like that's the time for you to do that type shit. Like the summer of you turning legal and like grown and stuff, of course you're gonna be off the chain. That's the perfect time to do it. But now that I am 1 year older and I'm pursuing even more than I was at that age, because don't get me wrong, I was still hitting milestones as I was being teed, but I was teed as well. So now I'm just kind of figuring out that, like, I don't know what my hair is trying to do, but now I'm just kind of figuring out that, like, it's okay to, you know, have more work days than tea days, but when you do have your tea days, turn the fuck up. Like, don't just go out for no reason. Don't go to no weak ass club. Like, plan to go out the country type shit. Like, plan to at least do a day trip somewhere, like a road trip. Plan to like get your own like section, or not even section, like fuck a club. Go get a house in another city type shit. Go book a B&B, fuck a section, get a whole crib, like book a pool, book a rooftop or something, you know? Like, make the pop outs, like I said, calculated, and just when you do, work harder so you can play harder, and you know it's deserved. Because when you just out all the time for no reason, it's like, you don't even got no reason. And you know, that's life. You know, it's good to live life sometimes. You don't always have to like have a reason to reward yourself, but just to like kind of balance yourself out and to just check yourself at all times and make sure that like you on the right trajectory. You should like try to, you know, find somewhat of a balance. And yeah, so that was my TED talk. Now I'm finna get ready real quick, and y'all about to see what else I do in a day. So she's done. I just finished her in that class. So now I'm about to go home and finish getting my pieces ready to drop off later. Thinking to myself, and basically it's like sometimes people want to hear you like essentially complain about like all the stuff that you're dealing with, or like what you working on, like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm so sleep deprived, I only got this many hours of sleep, and burnt out, all this different type of stuff. But it's like I'm starting to realize, like, fuck all that. I'm not finna sit up here. Like, that's implied. Like, you can see these Gucci bags under my eyes. You can see it in my face. You know I've been working. You know what I've been working on. So it's just like, I'm not gonna sit here and complain, because this is literally what I prayed for. Like, I prayed to have moments to be booked and busy type shit. Like, and how do you think God would feel to put you in these positions, and then all he hears is you down here complaining about your flesh? You feel me? Like, when you prayed for this opportunity, you prayed for this motion, you prayed to not be in a bad position, not be out of a job, not be out of things to do, things to further yourself. So next time you feel like, you know, complaining out loud or whatever, and I know it's not always like complaining necessarily, sometimes you're just getting some stuff off your chest. Like sometimes you just gotta be real with yourself. You're tired and you might just need to, you know, express it, just, you know, yeah. But don't let it become a habit. Think about the bigger picture. Like, this is what you wanted, so do that shit. Stick to it and stay down. Alright, back to the time lapse. So y'all just see me get up to that point. I'm finna to take a break because my upper back is burning and I'm hungry. This is just a reminder to all artists out there. I know how it be. You be locked in, you got hella stuff to do, you just want to keep going, but you have to stop, because like I've said before in other videos, you are going to end up hurting yourself, like for real, physically. Is going to show on you over time. You're going to become Hunchback of Notre Dame if you keep doing that. Also, it's just not good, like, eating habits to sit there and starve yourself. So, there's that. Unless you're, like, fasting or, like, that's the diet you doing for that week or whatever, because I'll be doing that, too. Those are my favorite times to make up the excuse not to eat. That's what I'm doing now. Then when I get done with that, I'm going to continue working on this painting. I'll go to my last class of the day, and then straight after that class, I'm going to drop the work off. If you've never had work in a gallery, what they want from you is the work, of course. And then on the back of it, you usually put your name, the title of the piece, and how much you want to sell it for. Remember, when you make up the price for how much you want to sell it for, most galleries want a percentage. So the one I'm giving these pieces to, they wanted 23% of my commission. So what I did to get my price was, originally I just came up with the price like for the piece, like what I wanted, thinking about how much time I put it in, what it meant to me, all that stuff. You could come up with a price for your original work just straight off of like whatever you think, because it's the original work. So yeah, and when they tell me they want what percentage they want out of it, I do like 23% of what I came up with and then just add that to it. So I still get like the price that I came up with, basically. So like I said, I finished the sides, and then like I cleaned up anything that I thought that like needed to be cleaned up or whatever. And then I signed a contract. So when they first accepted my pieces, they sent a contract for me to print out and sign and bring with me at the drop-off. And then they said they'll also have like extras there to sign. But the contract is real simple, real easy. It's not nothing too major. It's a simple little contract. Like, it's nothing serious that you would like need a legal person to look over. It's not that deep. They're ready to be dropped off. So that's the plan for the day. And then after I drop them off, I'm just gonna come home and start working some more. So I'm probably going to end the vlog after I drop them off so I could get this posted for y'all. My head itched because I had to walk in the rain. But anyways, my class got canceled, so now I'm straight to drop off my children. And they got wet as well. Stupid ass rain. So now I always feel like there's something else that I'm supposed to say, but it's not. But after I drop this off, that's gonna be the end of the vlog. So hope y'all rocked with it, and I'll see y'all in the next one.